This is What's Wild in New Hampshire by wildlife biologist Eric Orm. Hey, this afternoon I got the updated New Hampshire deer season update, the 2022 New Hampshire deer kill as of October 30th. As of October 30th, the New Hampshire deer kill total of archery and the first weekend of muzzleloader is 4,596 deer. 4,596 deer. That's up 28% from last year's take to date. So this came from Becky Fuda, the deer biologist, through Dan Bergeron. Dan Bergeron is the chief of the wildlife division. He was able to get this to me this afternoon. It came out a little later this week. So let's see what it has to say here for some numbers. And here's what Becky has to say. The reported deer kill through 30th of October is listed below compared to the previous 8 years. Now here it is. The numbers are based on where the deer were registered, not necessarily the town or even the county they were killed in, but where they are actually registered. Just so you know that. These are not final figures. This call includes the first weekend of the muzzleloader season. So the 2022 total estimated kill to date is 4,596, up 28% from last year at the same point. The total harvest is up 14% from the long-term average and the second highest in the last 10 years. So the second highest deer kill to date in the last 10 years, with the take up in every single county. And I'm going to look at that in a minute, including Hillsborough, Rockingham, Grafton. Becky Fuda goes on to say the youth weekend took place on October 22nd and 23rd, and the unofficial reported youth take is 343 deer, 343, which is up 50% from 297 taken during 2021. So 297 in 2021 and 343 in 2022. The New Hampshire muzzleloader season continues through the Tuesday, November 8th, and then the regular firearm season starts Wednesday, November 9th. So be sure to check the rules in your area. Here's a reminder. Hunters can again take food to the New Hampshire Food Bank. You can donate your deer there or parts thereof. The number there is 603-669-9725. 669-9725 or www.nhfoodbank.org. nhfoodbank.org. And let's look at some county numbers. Now, I went ahead and compared the 2021 take with 2022 by each county. So in Belknap County, this year's is 286, up from 278 last year, up just 3%. Carroll County, up 4% at 188 deer. Cheshire County, up 29% at 422 deer versus 326 last year. Coos County is up as well, as all counties, up 27%, with 156 deer reported this year versus 123 last year. Grafton County is up 41%. There's a big number, 41% up in Grafton County to 536 versus 380 last year. Hillsborough County is up 17% to 1,093, so it broke the 1,000 mark. It did that also in 2020 at 1,021, so this is even higher than the 2020 take, which was a really high take that year. So Hillsborough County, 1,093, up 17%. Merrimack County is up significantly, up 48% to 425 deer versus 288 last year. Rockingham County up 31% to 795 versus 606 last year. Stratford County up 35%, another one in the pretty high percentage increase, 35% to 376 so far this year versus 279 last year. And last but not least, Sullivan County up by far the most, up by 64%. So at 319 versus 195 last year. So Sullivan County, the deer over there, the deer take is really spiking. And remember, this could be people took the deer in another county and registered them there. It doesn't mean they're all were taken in Sullivan County, but that is a significant jump from last year, up by 64%. So very good deer season. We're running ahead of last year, the second highest to date in the last decade, and the deer take as of October 30th, 2022 is 4,596 deer, or up 28%. This is wildlife biologist Eric Orr for What's Wild in New Hampshire.